Cristiano Ronaldo was born on the small island of Madeira, Portugal. His home was in a place called Funchal. It was a beautiful island, but life was not always easy for his family. They did not have a lot of money. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, was a gardener. His mother, Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro, was a cook. They worked very hard to take care of their 4 children. Cristiano was the youngest. Even though they were poor, their home was filled with love and support. This support became very important for Cristiano as he grew up and chased his big dreams. From a very young age, Cristiano loved football more than anything else. He did not care much for school or his lessons. All he wanted to do was play with a football. When he did not have a real ball, he would make one from old socks or plastic bottles. The streets of his neighborhood were his first football pitch. He would play for hours and hours, from morning until night. His friends saw that he was special. He was faster and more skillful than all the other boys. His passion for the game was clear to everyone who watched him play with so much joy and energy. His family saw his incredible talent and his deep love for the sport. They knew he had a special gift. His father, who also loved football, encouraged him to join a local team called Andorinha. This was where his father worked as a kit man. Cristiano was only 8 years old, but he was already better than many older players. He was very competitive and hated to lose. If his team lost a game, he would often cry. This showed how much he cared about winning and being the best. His parents understood that this was not just a hobby for him, it was his destiny. The challenges he faced as a child made him stronger. Living in poverty meant he did not have the best football boots or the newest gear, but this did not stop him. It only made him work harder. He learned to be tough and resilient. He knew that if he wanted to escape poverty and help his family, football was his only way out. This powerful motivation pushed him every single day. He practiced constantly, always trying to improve his skills. His childhood was not easy, but it built the strong character that would later define him as one of the greatest athletes in the world. Cristiano's talent was too big for the small island of Madeira. Soon, bigger clubs started to notice him. After playing for Andorinha, he moved to another local club, Nacional. He was only 10 years old, but he was already making a name for himself across the island. His skills were amazing. He could dribble past defenders with ease and score incredible goals. Scouts from mainland Portugal heard stories about this wonder kid. It was clear that he needed a bigger stage to show what he could do. His dream of becoming a professional footballer was getting closer, but it would require a very big step. At the age of just 12, Cristiano had to make a difficult decision. Sporting CP, one of the biggest clubs in Portugal, offered him a place at their youth academy in Lisbon. This was a huge opportunity, but it meant leaving his family and his home in Madeira. He was just a young boy, and moving to a big city all by himself was scary. He missed his family terribly and would often cry. He was also teased by other boys because of his strong Madeiran accent. It was a very lonely and challenging time for him. Many other children would have given up and gone home. But Cristiano did not give up. He used his loneliness and the challenges he faced as fuel for his ambition. He focused all his energy on football. On the training pitch, he worked harder than anyone else. He would stay late after practice, working on his free kicks, his speed and his strength. He wanted to prove to everyone and to himself that he belonged there. His coaches at the academy were amazed by his dedication. They saw a boy who was not only talented, but also had an incredible will to succeed. This determination helped him overcome his homesickness and the difficulties of living so far from his family. His hard work paid off. He quickly moved up through the youth ranks at Sporting CP. At just 16 years old, he became the first player in the club's history to play for the under-16, under-17, under-18 B team, and the first team all in a single season. His debut with the main team was spectacular. He scored 2 goals and everyone knew they were watching a future star. His performances caught the attention of many top European clubs. One of those clubs was Manchester United, and its famous manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, saw something truly special in the young Portuguese winger. In the summer of 2003, a friendly match changed Cristiano's life forever. Sporting CP played against Manchester United. Cristiano was only 18, but he played with so much confidence and skill that the Manchester United players were stunned. They could not believe how good he was. After the game, they went to their manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, and told him, "You have to sign this kid." Ferguson already knew about Ronaldo, but seeing him play in person convinced him completely. He knew he had found a player who could become a legend for his club. Sir Alex Ferguson became like a second father to Cristiano. When Ronaldo arrived in England, he was a talented but raw player. Ferguson took him under his wing and guided him. He was patient with the young star, helping him to develop not just as a player, but also as a person. He gave Cristiano the famous number 7 shirt, which had been worn by Manchester United legends like George Best, Eric Cantona, and David Beckham. This showed how much faith Ferguson had in him. Ronaldo felt this trust and worked tirelessly to live up to the high expectations set for him. At Manchester United, Cristiano transformed from a flashy winger into a complete goal-scoring machine. He worked incredibly hard on his physical strength, his heading ability, and his shooting from all distances. His dedication was legendary. He was always the first to arrive at training and the last to leave. This relentless pursuit of perfection helped him become the best player in the world. He won 3 Premier League titles, a Champions League trophy, and his first Ballon d'Or award in 2008. He had fulfilled his promise and became a global superstar, known and admired all over the planet. His journey then took him to Real Madrid in 2009 for a world record transfer fee. It was at this iconic Spanish club that he cemented his status as one of the greatest players of all time. He scored an unbelievable number of goals, breaking record after record. He won 4 more Champions League titles and 4 more Ballon d'Or awards. Later, he continued his success at Juventus in Italy, proving he could conquer any league. Through all these moves and achievements, his hunger for success never faded. He continued to push himself to be the best, inspiring millions with his incredible career. What is the secret to Cristiano Ronaldo's incredible success? It is not just his natural talent. Many players are born with talent. The real answer lies in his unbelievable work ethic and his powerful mindset. From his early days in Madeira to his time at the world's biggest clubs, he has always been the hardest worker in the room. He understands that talent is nothing without dedication. He spends countless hours in the gym, on the training pitch, and studying his game. This commitment to self-improvement is the engine that has driven his long and successful career at the highest level. Resilience is another key part of Ronaldo's story. He has faced many challenges in his life, both on and off the pitch. He overcame poverty in his childhood, loneliness when he moved to Lisbon, and intense pressure and criticism as a global superstar. Every time he faced a setback, he used it as motivation to come back even stronger. He never lets failure defeat him. Instead, he learns from it and works even harder to prove his critics wrong. This mental toughness is just as important as his physical skills. It has allowed him to perform consistently for over 2 decades. Throughout his entire journey, the support of his family has been his rock. His mother, siblings, and now his own children have always been there for him. They provide him with the love and stability he needs to handle the immense pressures of fame. He has never forgotten where he came from or the sacrifices his parents made for him. This connection to his family keeps him grounded and reminds him of what is truly important in life. Their unwavering belief in him gave him the confidence to chase his dreams, and their love continues to be his greatest source of strength. The story of Cristiano Ronaldo is more than just a football story. It is a powerful lesson about what humans can achieve. It teaches us that it does not matter where you start in life. With a big dream, incredible hard work, and the resilience to never give up, anything is possible. He shows us that we should always believe in ourselves and push our limits. Cristiano Ronaldo's journey from the poor streets of Madeira to the pinnacle of world football is an inspiration for everyone. It proves that with passion and dedication, you can turn your dreams into reality.